Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an episode of FLH. I am Ken Chrysler. After an epic episode of Vita, and guess who has returned? Straight out of the jail cell. Mr. Black is back. And a lot of rumors going around that he's going to sign with FLH. He's sick of Vita. He's sick of the management. And he's a good long friend with Adrian X and the Sons of Mobster X as well. So this would be a perfect place for him. There's going to be a big #1 contendership match tonight, and I think he's going to be part of it as well. It's official now. I am on FLH, and I am here to bring the people together. And let me just say this to Clarence TJ Michaels and Vita management. I hope you recover in what happened to you all on the episode of Vita, and I hope you learn from that experience why we all have to work together. Now, am I mad that they took my skull mask and confiscated it in the jail cell? Yes, I'm a little tad bit mad that my skull mask is gone, but that doesn't matter because we're looking at the bigger picture here, defeating the warlords. Yeah, absolutely. Someone with common sense on the channel. He's the only one. I mean, what else can I say? And ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you what's going on here. Majin Buu will get a title shot tonight against the Count. And like I said, we're actually going to do where instead of having a fatal 4-way, we had the Count versus Madman Mars last week. Which the Count overcame him, won the championship. Now it's going to be Majin Buu and the Count, and whoever wins this match versus Rick Grimes. So every week up until the pay-per-view, we're going to have a title shot for the Pizza Championship, and this is one of them tonight. And then we have another week, and then the pay-per-view. So it's going to be good. We've been working on CTL. There's still adjustments that are needed. I don't know if we're going to have, we had a stream earlier or not. That wasn't determined yet. But here comes the Count. Pizza champion. Pizza champion. And he won big last week. One of his biggest wins yet against Madman Mars, who's one of the toughest competitors on this game. No doubt about it. So that was a humongous win for him. And let me remind you, it's not delivery, it's not DiGiorno's, it's a title. Okay? So the pizza's up for grabs here. Who's going to win that sausage and pepperoni and cheese is the question. Who's going to win that tonight? See, this title doesn't matter as much. We're booking other matches for pay-per-view. So far, we have our WWE Championship match is Ted Led versus Thomas the Tank, and for Vita, and we still haven't determined who's going to face Delee Chango. We're going to determine that tonight in an 8-man ladder match. You heard it right. So there'll only be 2 matches tonight, and it'll be 4 community creations and 4 Macau creations. And it's going to be phenomenal. No doubt about it. And Majin Buu with a nice move there. And Majin Buu with another strike. And the Count just ate the pole. Oh my goodness. The Count had an upset win last week. It was a very big upset. A very big one. And we'll see if the Count can pull off this victory tonight. Whoever wins has to face Rick Grimes for the championship next week. So they're not totally out of this championship matches that we are at. It's like a tournament, just like every match is a title match for the pizza belt. So for the pay-per-view, we got that set up with Thomas the Tank and Ted Ladd. We also have the San Diego Twins versus Malcolm Monroe and Glory X. We have Mary Mackey versus Mad Melissa, and we should have a I'm trying to think. Well, if Clarence has to be better first before he can challenge Dwight for the United States Championship. I don't know if he'll recover in time, but we'll still have it on an episode. All three men are in severe condition, but Clifford Welch is basically on a breathing machine. I mean, it was that bad. He had surgery and everything. The other two are going to recover quicker, but Welch is secured in a highly guarded hospital as we speak. And Mr. Black, like Mr. Black said, I hope you all recover. I hope you all get better, but I hope you learned your lesson, because we can't do this alone. Got to work together. It's all about working together on this channel to defeat these monsters. I'm telling you. And Majin Buu, what was that? He just dropped on the count or something? And look here, Majin Buu. Oh man, what a move. And now he's going for the pin here. Question is, can he win this title tonight? It'd be his first title win ever. The Count had his first title win ever last week. And Majin Buu crawling like a spider. This is freakish behavior. Someone's been watching The Exorcist too much. This is what happens when you watch that movie. You do your wrestling moves like Rachel does. And oh man, I think that's her name. That is a freaky movie. I don't like it. And a kick out by the Count. And Majin Buu going for a submission here. This would be a big submission if he got it. I don't know if he can get it is the question. And the Count somehow gets out of that. And Count doesn't even get a 2. Count said he wished he was doing the counting. That's what he's saying. He's better at it than the ref, he said. And oh man, what a move. And the Count's gonna fly high here. Oh, what an elbow drop. And this could be the victory right here. And no, Buu kicks out. And the Count needed that win. And oh, he's got a finisher though to follow up on. Could this be over for Majin Buu? Super Buu, I mean. I don't know what the difference is. And another kick out. And the Count is calling BS on the ref. He has said that basically he's looking up to the sky too, asking why? Why me? And here comes the Count again. Oh man, leg drop. Could this do it? And Super Buu. Oh man, what a clothesline there. Buu stretching the Count's head. They should make a horror movie starring the Count. And he's like a vampire. I think that'd be really cool. But it's like a real gory movie. Like a real vampire movie. Starring the Count. That'd be so cool. Such a good movie idea that Sesame Street won't do it. Because they're childish. And immature. And Super Buu went. So we got a new champ. Again. We got a new champion. And Super Buu's going to eat pizza tonight. So This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And Super Boo with a super victory tonight. And look at the count. Oh my goodness, what an elbow drop. Absolutely amazing. But still not enough in the end. It was just not enough. He did everything to him. Look at all the replays. He just couldn't last longer. And Majin Buu. Oh, come on. Was that necessary? Was that necessary, Super Boo? Oh, my goodness. I guess there is a difference, so I'm going to call him Super Boo. That's what it says on his name, so... And up next is our main event. It is an 8-man ladder match. Winner will get a contract to face Delee Chango in 2 weeks. And this should be very entertaining. If Delee does not show up, his title will be forfeited as well. He's been injured. That's why we have not seen him. And I can't wait to see who's all going to participate in this match. These matches are always good. They're always good. And who is our first competitor? It is Spawn from Respawn. Well, the band broke up recently, so... Spawn is ready for battle tonight. There's going to be, this is going to be a good matchup because you got some of the best people from FLH, and of course there's been better ones, and it's very disappointing to see that they are not here, but it is what it is. And tonight we're definitely going to have a new competitor against Delee Chango, I think. So. It's going to be very interesting to see how that goes. And here's Spawn right here. And him and Nemesis both had that tag title for a long time until they lost it to the San Diego Twins. They had it for quite some time. So, I wouldn't be surprised if one of them won this match tonight. I mean, all these guys have a chance of winning, and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Could it be? Oh my goodness. And Newson Barafia is getting a shot of a lifetime. Oh, if Newson wins tonight, that'd be insane. That's if he wins tonight. He's got a 1-in-8 shot. And the Intercontinental Champ, the Cruiserweight Champ. And he is here. And he did it for India, guys. He did it for India. He should have did it for me. But I love him to death. I miss him. We all miss him. But changes had to be made. And you know what? I think he's better off on this side of the show. I like commentating by myself sometimes. But I miss him sometimes because I need a breather. I need a breather every once in a while. And here comes Michael Myers. And he definitely deserves a shot. He was former world champion. Even shaved his head bald at a point to get there. And, yeah. Very good. Very good pick. Of course, whoever wins this will face Delee Chango. I'm surprised Adrian let him in because of the rivalry. There was one point in time where Blue Neck said Michael Myers was a redneck. There's still no evidence backing that up. I don't know what what is the qualifications to be in a redneck? What are the qualifications? Really? Is there like a list of requirements or something? Because Blue Neck called Big Woo's a redneck, and he's from New York City, and the reason why he called him a redneck is because he drinks beer. Like really? Are you not allowed to have a can of beer anymore? Like, what is the requirements of being a redneck? Can someone let me know? I'm trying to figure it out. He calls anyone that disagrees with him a redneck as well. I don't. And what's so bad about being a redneck? I mean, what's so bad? I've known some really bad rednecks, like Bobby Joe Warner. But there's also a lot of good ones. You know, it's like with any sort of people. There's good and bad in any sort of type of person. I don't get why people hate one group of people or something. That's the dumbest thing ever. There's always a good side and a bad side. It's good and evil, yin yang, all the time. And Curious George is back as well. I can't wait to see him. He's fast. He has a good shot at winning this thing in the 8-man ladder match that will be occurring, and nothing but surprises so far, and we're about to see who's up next in this match. And here comes the Crimson Ninja, and he is ready for battle as well. I can't wait to see how this all turns out. This is going to be really good. And Crimson Ninja recently came back. We still haven't seen Squad Party 5 in a full yet, but I'm sure they're eventually going to... We need them right now. I'll tell you that. I don't know what they're doing. They better not be on vacation like the Law was. But I haven't seen Dirt Rag and Sparkles yet. But, you know, I'm sure they'll come right when we need them or something. And are we going to spend a day on the entrances? I knew we would regret this decision. We just wanted to make it epic, you know? Like... And here comes Nemesis. And I can't wait to see what he's going to do in this matchup. Him and Spawn are sharing the same ring again. And man, that is a face only a mother can love. I'm not saying that to his face, though. I'm not saying... I don't even know if a mother could love his face. I mean... I'm not saying... I hope he doesn't hear me. I don't know if the guy has senses or what's wrong with him. He could have been in an accident. I better not say this stuff. It's pretty bad to say this stuff. And here comes Mr. Black, who recently was put in jail for lying to a police officer. And now he has returned, and he's not going back to Vita unless they all work together. But he is going to stay with FLH where he rightfully belongs, because he loves the people managing this brand. He grew up with Mobster X. Mobster X had a band, and it was called Electric, and he was the drummer. So they go back far. Those two do. Of course, Mobster X was killed after a group of presumed to be warlords stormed his hideout, and he unfortunately he killed himself before they could get through the door of the hideout. A gunshot. So we still don't know really the whole who was all there and stuff, but apparently, according to Mr. Black, most of the people that, you know, went to kill Mobster X, most of them are dead. The key word was most of them. We don't know. We're assuming the leader was there of the warlords, but someone else could have been there as well. And this is already, all hell is broken loose already. And I can't wait to see who will face Delee Chango. All these men are worthy of facing him. Every single one of them. And that's what I like about this match. Hopefully Newsom could pull off this victory. That'd be awesome. If Newsom's been one of the best superstars, and Spawn's getting a shot. Of course, our camera angle's not as good because those two want to fight out on the Mountain Dew whiteout sign. and I cannot see what Spawn is doing. But, oh man, Hugh stopping him though. And Crimson Ninja. Oh man, Crimson takes him down. And now Hugh's going up the ladder. And Hugh fell. Hugh's a real skinny guy, so it doesn't take a lot to push him off. As you know, as tall as he is, he's really skinny. He's actually a cruiserweight. And uh-oh, Newson's tuning up. Look at Newson here on Curious George. Nice move. And Newson has a shot at this, but there's a lot of people around. Mr. Black's going to get him. Someone's got to stop him. He grabbed the case again. And, oh man, Mr. Black hit him in midair. And Mr. Black's good at these types of matches. And what makes these matches good is whoever wins will change an outcome of a storyline. So it will definitely be a big change whoever wins this match. There could be several outcomes. That's how we base our matches too. That's just common sense. And Mr. Black and Spawn fighting over that ladder, and Spawn won the fight. He's got a good shot. He's got a very good shot at this, and what a bummer it would be for Nemesis if Spawn won tonight. And Hugh is going up the ladder now, and uh-oh, here we go. Oh man, look at Crimson and Mr. Black working together. The ladder just shot out of the ring. It was such an epic fall. Unreal. They pushed that ladder. You know, I like Mr. Black better without his skull mask. I know he loves his mask, and he loves his horse helmet. And one year he had the bandana on with facial makeup. He loves always dressing up. But Mr. Black, you're getting too old for this, buddy. You're getting way too old for this. Dressing up's over with. Your hair's gray. I'm young. I'm the young one in the family here. And uh-oh, Curious George has a good shot at this. And Hugh. Uh-oh, Hugh's going after George. And oh my goodness. Can Hugh get him? George is still on. Someone's got to stop him. Hugh's having trouble. Crimson's going up the ladder. Uh-oh. Look at this. Oh my goodness. And George fighting back. Oh my, look at George's athleticism. And he got off of the ladder, but uh-oh. Crimson's in trouble. And he got pushed off. Wow. And after this match, there's going to be a big announcement as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that big announcement, whatever it may be. And I don't know who's going to win this match. All these guys have been going at it like crazy. And we'll see what happens here. And look at Nemesis. Uh-oh. Tombstone to Spawn. And that was personal. That was personal. And Nemesis takes care of Spawn. And George is lining up Mr. Black for a big move here. And Hugh, he has the ladder. Oh, strikes Nemesis. Strikes Curious George, but it doesn't affect him. Now it does. And Hugh could have a shot here. Anybody can win this match. Look at Hugh. What in the world's this? Oh, man. Picks up George like he's nothing. And Nemesis, and here we go. Choke slam to Hugh. Oh, what a brutal choke slam, and he's got a straight shot at this contract. And oh my goodness, he's got a straight shot. And Spawn stopping Nemesis. And someone's punching Nemesis now. It's George. And Spawn, they're double teaming him, trying to push him off. And look here. This is insanity. Oh my God. Oh my God. And Hugh throws Spawn out. Hey, no. Mr. Black's got a shot at this. He better climb up that ladder and quick. He's fast too. And here he goes. He might have it. And Hugh's going after him. Nemesis is up. And now everyone's after Mr. Black here. And look at Spawn. And, oh man. And someone better stop Hugh. He's going... Spawn trying to strike Hugh here. And look here. Everyone's after Hugh. And after each other. This is craziness. And Hugh falls. The ladder's just flying everywhere. It's unreal. And Nemesis. Tombstone on Mr. Black now. Takes him out. And Myers thrown out of the ring. And Curious George has a shot. Curious needs to hurry up. And George, look here. Could he face Delee Chango? And Hugh, Crimson, both coming in this matchup. And Crimson striking him. And look at Hugh. Going crazy. And Crimson. Can he throw them both off here? He doesn't have enough strength. And George and Hugh are battling it out. And who's going to win this matchup? But Crimson trying again to push the ladder off balance. And it's stuck. He can't get it. Someone needs to help him. And these two are battling it out. And Crimson's going to try to take one of them. At least, or something. And Hugh just going crazy with the punches. And knocks out George. And finally, Crimson could take the ladder down. And he's got a shot at this. Oh, this is intense. And Crimson Ninja. Oh, he's got a perfect shot. He might win this match. And Newson appears. This is craziness. Oh my goodness. These two now going back and forth. Hugh and Crimson falls. Newson's got a shot at the title. I mean, the #1 contendership. And Hugh. Oh man, what a slam. And oh man, Michael Myers just took a big hit. He rolls out of the ring. And oh, Newson just got smacked with the ladder. And Newson's got the ladder now. He's got a good shot again. Could Newson Barafia pull off another victory? And everyone's storming now. And Myers, I believe, is pushing the ladder. He needs help, though. And look at this. Oh, Crimson just throws Myers out. Newson takes out I don't know who that was. Spawn. And Newson's got a shot again. And Newson, Barafia. Wide open. Can he get the title unlocked off of there before someone stops him, though? And Crimson, once again, will not stop. And Newson's got a shot at this. And he still is having trouble getting the title off. I don't know why. And Crimson just beating the tar out of him, stopping him. And look at this. Oh, man, he's going to powerbomb him. Oh, man. What a shot. And Crimson throws Newson out. And Hugh just leveled Spawn. He's going to go for a finisher here on Spawn. This match has been insanity. Pure insanity. And Hugh takes out Spawn. Hugh's got a straight shot at this. He does. And Nemesis is the only hope. And can Nemesis get the title? And Nemesis is getting there slow, and he slips off the ladder. And Hugh is your #1 contender. What an upset. Wow. Hugh wins. And he will face Delee Chango, and those two have a little bit of a rivalry. So that should be awesome. Wow. And what a matchup that was. Nemesis slips off the ladder. And then when he tried to go up the second time, it was already too late. Wow. I couldn't believe it. And Hugh will get that #1 contendership. Wow. And ladies and gentlemen, we're having a big announcement here. What is it? And it is Thanos. Oh my goodness. What is he gonna do now? Who knows on this channel, this Rumble Hog. He's upset because he didn't win the Rumble this week. Well, get over it. We're going to see what he's got to say. I can't wait to see this pathetic excuse of a life. Thinks he's a tough guy, but he's purple. He can't do nothing without that glove. We'll see what he's got to say. Oh, nice and fancy. Nice and fancy. I just came to remind you all that my movie is #1 at the box office right now. Now, I won't give anything away because, honestly, guys, you should have already seen it. But I'll give you another opportunity to see it. Since I know you all are afraid of crowds and afraid of people, but I want you all to look at this. The highest grossing movie. Look at that. Look at that. That is awesome. I'll tell you. Well, technically, it was the second highest grossing movie compared to The Force Awakens, about some emo kid that gets mad and tries to be Darth Vader. My movie is better. And I just wanted to let you all know that I made over $200 million this week, something that you all can't even make 1/10 of, ever. You'll never make the money that I have made this week. And I just wanted you all to let you all know, since you all call me Rumble Hog and Grapefruit, that I am better than you. I am Thanos, the Mad Titan, and the Quarter of Death.
What's up, Thanos? Weakling, you call yourself a Quarter of Death, but honestly, I don't think you're that. You haven't met one of us yet. You haven't had the privilege to meet one of us. And if you ask all the other warlords, they say, I am death. I bring death to everyone, and it doesn't matter what age they are either. You're not as sick as me. I've done things that would blow your mind that are considered to be cruel. But I got a challenge for you. At the pay-per-view, I invite you to the U-Top to meet the real man that creates death and destruction. You are not that man, I guarantee you that. And I've looked at some of the comments, and they really want to see you fight some warlords. So, I invite you to fight third in command, me, Mr. Sledge. And we'll see if you can make it out. And if you do, you are the true quarter of death. If you don't, though, you are a weakling like the others were.